Welcome to the player customization preview video. So my name is Kieran. I am the Marketing and Business Development Manager for Chumbi Valley. You may also know me as Xylo on Discord. Today we are looking at the user interface of how a new player will customize their in-game avatar. So this screen here that I'm currently on will be one of the first interactions the players will have with Chumbi Valley. Our art team and development team have been working on a number of projects, and they continue to bring these together as the game development evolves. And we're really excited to show you this preview. So it is important to note that this is just a basic preview, and there may be elements that change or are added moving forward. However, let's have a look at the customization options and walk you through the screen. So this will be the screen that you will arrive on for your customization of your avatar. Down the left-hand side here, we have the elements of what you can choose for your customization. And as you select each one, a number of different options will be made available to you. The first one we have is player. So while we are on the player, on the right-hand side here, you have two avatar options. You've got option 1 and you've got option 2. So you can select whichever one your preference is, and from there, you will then customize it as you move down the left-hand side here. The first option that we have is skin, so skin color, and blush. So the blush, you can see under here, we've got some nice rosy cheeks. If we don't want to have the blush, we can turn that off, or we can leave it on, completely up to you. We then have a number of different skin tones that you can choose from. Whichever your preference is, you can select. Once you're happy with your selections, you then move on to the next element. So you move on to hair. You've got two options here for the hair element. You've got a shorter version of hair and a longer version of hair. Again, you can select your hair color, so something that resonates with you or what you would like to have. A number of different options. You can flick through the different styles to see what it looks like. Moving from the hair, on the left-hand side, we go to the eyes. Once again, you can select the color that you would like to have as your preference. Number of different options once more. And once you're happy with your selection, you can move on again to the next section. The final element is cloak. So there's two options for the cloak. You've got your cloak color, which is this main color for the cloak, and then you've got the trim. So the trim is this section here around the hood and then at the bottom, just along here. So once more, you can work your way through to see if there's something there that you like. And then of course we would like to update our trim color as well. Now it's also important to note that even though you've selected your skin tone, your hair color and your eye color, you can actually go back and change that. So if you wanted to change your hair color because it didn't think it matches your cloak, you could go back and just change that to a color that you're more comfortable with. Once again, same with the eyes, and of course same with the skin, whatever you would like to have as your preference. Now if you would like to restart because you think that you want to go in a different direction, that's completely fine. Just go back up to player here, select your avatar again, whichever one that might be, and it will restart. And then once again, you can start the process, working your way through and selecting your options. All right. Now, the developers and the art team also come up with a really cool idea that we understand that you might want to look at all the possible different options. So they've actually made this little randomize button down here with the dice. So if you click on this button, it will just continually randomize all the different elements and come up with an option for you. So if this isn't a path that you'd like to do and you don't like making decisions, or you find it hard to make decisions, then this randomize button will be really helpful. Once you're happy with your avatar and that you'd like to move forward, you will be able to click next. Now, I'm not going to show you that today. We're going to save that for another time. But once you click next, you'll actually be transported into the Chumbi Valley forest, where you'll be able to interact with your Chumbi and begin your gameplay. As I mentioned at the start, we're really excited to share this preview with you. This will be the first of a number of previews that we'll be sharing over the coming months. As I mentioned, the development team and the art team have been doing some really amazing work bringing this project to life, which is really, really exciting. If you do have any further questions, I will be hosting an AMA on Wednesday at 8 p.m. GMT plus 10. All the information will be posted in Discord, on Twitter, across all of our socials, so you will be able to be kept up to date with that. Thank you for your time. Really excited to start doing these a little bit more often, and we'll speak to you soon.